Guys, welcome to another episode of Hero TV, where this is a show where we talk about all comic book superhero related news and things on this show. I'm your host, Alex Hampton, and today we have an interesting one-spot video, a question that I got a few weeks ago. Do I think, and here's the question, do I think that Justice League was supposed to be the one thing to set off the DCEU? And, the very simple answer to that is yes, it was. I mean, Batman vs. Superman was supposed to set up the Justice League movie. And in a certain way, it kind of did. But it didn't do well amongst the fans of the DCEU. And also, you got to keep in mind, we live in an age where people are comparing, movies to other movies, and you have the DCEU compared to the MCU, where the MCU, almost every movie of that franchise has knocked it out of the park. And the reality is that Justice League was supposed to be a major contender to the MCU, and ironically, I won't say it was trash. It just didn't do well. I will say it was a terrible script. It was a terrible script. The way they handled things in that movie, I'm very disappointed. It was an okay film, but the way that they handled those characters, I just feel as though they didn't really think enough of the core characters and the mythology of what it was like having these key characters in the Justice League. And that is why the DCEU is in shambles as it is right now. Justice League was supposed to be the biggest comic book movie, like the Avengers. Remember when the Avengers came out in 2012? When it was like a mega event that almost everybody in modern history went to the theaters to go see? Justice League was supposed to be something like that. It wasn't at all, actually. Many people didn't want to go see it because of the stain of what's been going on in the DCEU. And, keep in mind, Justice League never made $1 billion, but a movie like Aquaman did. Justice League never made $1 billion, but a movie like The Joker did. And that's very telling. That's not to say that the Joker movie and the Aquaman movie are better movies and better characters to explore. No, this is the Justice League. These are the America's greatest heroes. These heroes are bigger than anything that we have ever seen. And when we saw that movie, it just didn't do well. So the Justice League was not supposed to flop. The Justice League was supposed to surpass the Avengers. It was supposed to surpass anything in the MCU. But the reality is that, it didn't happen. And, sadly enough, I would love for that franchise to be revitalized with a different cinematic universe instead of them trying to do weird things with their cinematic universe. However, Justice League will forever be one of the biggest disappointments that DC has ever made, unfortunately. And it's very sad. It really is sad. But thank you guys so much for watching this one spot video. Thank you for watching and hearing my thoughts. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, where you get all the updates of every time I'm releasing a video here on my YouTube channel. And also keep tuning in to stuff like Hero TV and other one spot videos that I got going on my channel. A lot of cool content will be coming out here, and I can't wait to show that to the world. So I really do appreciate it. And I'm not going to ask anyone to donate to my Patreon. Save your money. Do what you can during this trying time. And I pray that everyone is healthy and stays safe. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And as always, you have a blessed day.